Hi all, welcome to another Chess24 Banter Blitz. It's 11:30 UK time. Let's have a look at the discount screen first. So there's a voucher code of Kings, plural, Kingscrusher. If you go premium, you get 15% off, and you can challenge me and any other streamer. You just turn up 10 to 20 minutes beforehand or more and just send your challenge, and it will be on our challenge list, which we'll then work through. So I'm going to go now to the challenge screen, okay, and pick off the first challenge here. So Kaz, morning Kaz. So I'll play rather e4. Okay, we have a French defense. So Tarash, maybe Tarash. I'll go with closed. Now there's a line here which this one goes there and that one goes there, as far as I remember. Trying to keep a central pawn wedge in this game. So bishop d3. If I can, I've sneaked some blitz games in. Whoa. Okay. Okay. I'll rule out bishop b4s. I don't mind that. I think it's a peg in the future for g4. So what I'm going to try and do, I think this will be a good idea to reinforce d4, and then later play for g4 to try and break open the g file, especially if black castles. That's going to be an interesting plan. So a move like king h1, rook g1, is preparing the g4 already. I can just slowly prepare g4 here. And I think I'll potentially treble on that g file. Let's see. I think I should be careful about playing this because there's a blockade point on e6. You can imagine the knight coming to e6. So at the moment, I think actually, taking on c5 is an emergent opportunity here. I think I will do that because the d4 square also seems, unless I'm weakening f4, the d4 square seems useful here. So that's I just realized something. This diagonal's pretty dangerous here. This might not be the best plan. Whoops. Knight takes and bishop c6. That's cruel. Yeah, I think I need at least h3 and king h2. Now I have to give up that knight. So this renders the whole thing mostly pointless, what I've just done. Yes, I should have just stuck with my original plan. And now I've just given my opponent counterplay along this diagonal. That's kind of amusing. Yeah, not just sidetracked, but there's counterplay now, unfortunately. I thought originally, I thought that it was nice, but yeah. Okay, let's at least give the king h2 so I can come out of this pen. I really feel I've mixed two plans together now and not getting any of them, not getting either plan. Okay, let's put the king on h2 though. Alright, if I play g takes here, at least this knight does support and dissuades the rook from taking on f5. Maybe this isn't so bad now. I thought bishop c6 would have been a problem. Okay, can the queen cheekily come over here to h4? And then say rook g5, rook g1, queen h7, rook h5 will be checkmate. That's a tactical plan that emerges here with that g file. So queen h4, rook g5, rook g1, queen takes, king takes, rook h5, checkmate. So I'll proceed with that one, hoping a bit better luck than the other ideas I've had so far. If rook g8, there's queen f6 immediately. Knight b3. Maybe rook f1 to f2 to g2, rook f1, or just rook f1. Okay, let's go rook f1. All right. 'Cause, 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 'cause at knight back. Right, so carrying on with this plan. Rook g1. Oh, the queen's protecting h7. Doesn't work too well. There's rook f5 here. There's rook g2. Even more of a disaster. Okay, so support this for a moment. Rook takes and queen f6 brings to mind here. Rook g7, queen f6 is... Queen f8 is mating. Alright, so takes, queen f6, rook g7, queen f8 is mating. Right. And bishop to e7 if takes, rook g8 and queen e7. Alright, I think this is a good plan. So bishop e7 to bishop f6. However, no, bishop e7 does seem as though that's a very good idea here, tactically. Takes rook g8. I think even in this position, bishop e7 on rook g8. Bishop e7 here. Because if takes rook g8, queen e7, if takes here, queen takes, and then bishop f6. If h6 there, bishop f6, king h7 though. Oh, there isn't h6. Okay. Let's try this here. So I think queen takes, rook takes, and then queen takes. If rook takes, queen takes. Okay, and that's dangerous because of bishop f6. So bishop f6 here. Right. Can my queen step to the back row? I've got a kind of fawn bishop here. But on the other hand, queen d7. Yeah. Not so easy, actually. Not so easy. Maybe I have to play this just to dissuade queen d7, actually, for a moment. I'm not getting anything, am I? Because queen g6 pins against g2. So there's no pawns on dark squares. No pawns on dark squares either. It's nothing. I'll do this though for some pass pawns. There's some pass pawns, maybe there's something, but it's not what I'd anticipated. Swap for some pass pawn potential. Alright, thanks for the game, Kaz. Very well played. Very well played. Okay. Okay. 10 seconds, I think. 1 elephant, 2 elephants, 3 elephants, 4 elephants, 5 elephants, 6 elephants, 7 elephants, 8 elephants, 9 elephants, 10 elephants. Okay, let's go on to the next challenge. Kit 3. Okay, I was going to start the elephant count there. Okay, good. Okay, we've got game. So e4, I think, is useful here. f6 and d5. So bishop c5 and bishop f2 for knight g4 comes to mind. Tactically, this is a loose piece at the moment. Alright, that's ruled out though now. h6 and queen f6. Knight e5 also springs to mind to get into these light squares. Maybe I'll have the bishop f7 or knight f4. I wonder if I castle and then I'll castle g5 and then g4 knight e5 to f3. Try and get a form pawn, the dreaded form pawn. Although that might not be happening now. Maybe I can give up the knight square bishop. It's a bit dangerous. But, yeah. If I can get a form pawn, mind you, I think, yeah, mind you, f3 could be stronger here than usual now. If I get the clamp in, that's fine. If I get the g4 clamp in, that's fine. But f3 could be handy. If I get the g4 clamp in and knight f3, and we've got form pawn territory coming up. 4 knight. We got 4 knight here. h4, hg, 4 knight. Yes, watch out for a new chess book. 4 pieces by Kingscrusher. Starting off with form pawns. Okay. So knight b5, h4, hg. Knight b5 is on d6. Hang on. The queen's on h6. Is h4 plausible? I'm wondering about this taking and then knight c6 check. Takes. Is that perpetual check? Check. Maybe the king crawls out. Maybe it doesn't. Just in case it doesn't, I'll protect a7 because there is a bishop ready to come in for the attack as well. So I'm putting off h4 for a moment, putting it on ice for a moment. Bit of caution there for perpetual checks. I want to play h4, but now there's actually h4 from white. It might be, I think, probably the engines will say I should have played h4. Anyway, I might be let off there. h4 from white. Now it looks a little bit dangerous. And, yeah. Alright, thanks for the game, Quittery. Yeah, I think maybe that was a bit too cautious. I don't know if it's worth. I'll just quickly check this out. If I could afford, could black afford to play this? White's winning? White's actually winning? I didn't think it was that bad. What? Oh, c7. Oh, I didn't see that. I really didn't see that when I played this. I was only concerned about a7. All right. So king b8. Oh, there's a draw here. There's a forced draw anyway. I thought it was a bit dangerous. So in fact, there's probably only one move in theory, which apparently bishop e5. Blimey. Let's... Okay. Louisan. So yeah, I thought that was... My intuition was telling me to be cautious. And there is reason to be cautious. Okay, so I'll play... This is actually, I believe, sometimes in the Royal Pairs, this can be Smyslov defense territory. Major branch of Royal Pairs, Smyslov defense, but I think it lost popularity because of a quick d4 and bishop g5. This is looking like a critical thing for white to do, actually. Here. This looks a bit critical. Mind you, b-file, I don't know. B-file. Can I lock down white's attacking potential a bit? If I got a few moves in, then rook b8, queen d6, b4. If I got a few moves in here. Would I? G4. Right, this one for queen b4. I don't mind about the a7 pawn. That's not my major concern here. I don't mind the queens coming off particularly, because I think the f5 square is okay. If I play bishop e6 and knight f5, I guess bishop e6 just seems sensible. Although g4, yeah, there's still a sort of attack potential, yeah, to address. My rooks are connected though now. I wonder, any g5 is sort of past pawn territory. Okay, I can hit e5 here. That's not such a bad thing, surely. e5 seems very vulnerable in this position, actually. In fact, maybe taking one pair of rooks off could be safer than taking on e5. For example, rook h5. Then there's like, I don't know if that's a big deal. Okay, you know, I will. Now there's always, is there always f5? Doubt it, because there's always knight e6 and knight c7. What about just trying to get rid of another pair of rooks? If I get a pair of rooks off, get my king to g5 here, this could be the next pawn of interest. Now probably, oh, no, I need to stop the king coming in. Have I failed? King's got g5. Did I fail in that? Maybe I did. The king is aggressive. Right, that's undoubling my pawns. I've got pass pawn potential, surely. Try and keep pawns on dark squares away from the bishop. Ah. Okay, bishop b5, knight d4. This is getting tactical for that e5. He's trying to get into e5. There's always g5 to equip getting into e5. On the other hand, right, yeah, for king e7. now knight takes b3 is on the cards. c4 takes king e4. Maybe knight f5 instead. Okay, think about this. Check, knight c3, g6, takes, c4 is winning in that. Okay, I don't know. Oh, I'm a bit confused now. Okay, don't panic. Knight c3 or d4. d3 for d2. Okay, any g7's king f7. So maybe this is okay, I hope. Right. Is it just enough for a draw? Unfortunately. a5, king d6, a4, takes c4, king c5. Can I get the bishop off there? Might be 5 to d4. Can't get the bishop off there. Oh, I can't think. No, I'm going to end up losing on time now. I think I'm just drawing this. Can I can't rescue this guy. Draw. Blockade her. Okay, we'll play it. Excellent. Okay, good stuff. That's tricky. Klein Meister. So it's a Sicilian knight off. b5 and bishop b7 though. Alright, looks pretty classic looking at the moment. Okay, do something like this for knight g4. Knight g4. don't know if this is too adventurous. Maybe. Knight G4 looks a bit of fun. Bishop F6. Or maybe takes, yeah. I think the pawns cover a few squares here. Mind you, that pawn could be taken, I guess. Bishop F6, Queen G6, Queen F7. Oh, there's this pawn as well. Oh, that's more significant. That wasn't too clever. Yeah, not clever. Yeah, Queen E6, Queen E7, 2 pawns. And so I've got some piece activity here to compensate. Maybe Rook H4 at some point. Rook H4 is something. Pretty soon Rook H4. If there's any compensation, I have to find it. Maybe G5, G4. Is there any compensation? Right. Bishop G5. There's always the Knight C5 to be aware of as well. Knight C5. Okay, I don't know. Hold on. Okay, maybe here. And then Bishop E7. Just to guard C5 again. Bishop E7 to guard C5. The only Rook F5, huh? It wasn't giving me a pawn then. Nothing. can't allow knight d4 check, I believe. Pin, I guess. Printing rook c2, potentially, or taking rook c2. Yeah. Rook d6, king e5, rook f5. Oh no. Oh, that was horrible. Why did I do that? Ah, that was just silly. Oh boy. Didn't need to blunder a piece there. Ha! Oh no. Did I need to blunder a piece there? It gets worse, doesn't it? Hang on. There might be this. Oh, checkmate, friend. Oh. d4. Oh boy. I don't know if I was mating that. Oh, well played. Oh, was I mating that? Oh, did I just blunder into a checkmate there? Probably it's a mating that. King g5. It's probably a mating that. I get. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Oh, looks as though it is near mating that. Well played. Oh. Okay. Playing a Scotch game. So bishop h4 to g3. Maybe rook e1, bishop h4 to g3. Or hang on, bishop's going back to c2, fc4. Okay, what about, okay, if I play b3 here. I think knight e4, maybe I take then queen c2. Knight e4 hits the bishop. Bishop takes queen c2. I think. All right. Well, okay. Now if I play for this bishop g3 here, queen f4 needs to be factored in. Bishop g3 coming up. c4. This e file, it's okay. To put some pressure on the e file. Rook e2. If I double the rooks, and then see how it goes off that. It looks though doubling the rooks is the way to go here. It's the only file I've got. Queen c3 probably needs to be checked out. Coffee's gone. No coffee. Okay. So rook e1 is coming up. What else is there to plan here? Yeah, potentially a5, a4 would be, I guess, a plan for black for structural damage. If I have that e file, that looks comfortable. Beyond that, I'm not sure what happens beyond that. Pawn chain, I don't know if h4, h5 later. At the moment, the knight's covering h5. This looks as though, yeah, okay, here now, yeah, it just looks as though that's logical. Maybe there's another way to hit this pawn chain with knight e5, knight e5, knight g6. Or is there another way? Let's hold on to this knight with that. A knight h5, maybe I'll allow the double pawns. Maybe it's an option now to play bishop h2. Time management's a bit slow for a 5-minute game. Okay, we'll play it. Thanks. I think it's a reasonable position there for black. It's a nice one. I can't accept challenges from non-premier, by the way. Okay, Zizaba. Let's make sure I got rid of the non-premium challenges. Yep, okay. In advance. Knight f6, I think. Now I'll play with this. So this is a more accurate move order I've discovered. Well, kind of. Now it's a3 time, is it? I think a3 to stop any Nimzo engine ideas. But I've seen this before. Oh. Okay, there's another way of playing it as a sort of King's engine, maybe. E5 here. Let's try and get back into a King's engine. Okay, it looks as though the d4 square is a concern, so maybe bishop g4 taking on f3. The d4 square, oh, okay. Yeah, Can I do this? Provoke b3 if that's handy. Is it 94, 95, 98, f4? You know what? I think knight e4. Maybe. Knight e5, knight e4. Knight takes knight e4. Knight e4, bishop e5. Does that work? Let's check this. Knight takes e4. Knight takes e4. Oh. Bishop takes, alright, just check this for a moment. Knight c5 there. And also check knight f7, there's knight takes c3. Okay, it's fairly forced. Alright. I think that's plausible, knight d4. In a nutshell, I think it's plausible. Yeah. It seems logical that this diagonal is more sensitive after b3. Right. I can put this back there for a moment. Then maybe h6 and c6, and then bishop back to e6. So the thing I would have done, okay, I think c6 here actually. I don't want to commit to giving white a strong pawn there. Knight e7 needs to be checked. I don't think it does anything that bad. Knight c7, c8, knight f6. I don't think this is too bad an outcome. I just try and remember h6 and king g7 coming up. Actually, if knight f3, I can take and then bishop takes h3. So I wonder about this position. Can I play king g7 just to cover things up with like h6, knight f3 takes on h3. So I'm thinking king g7, king g7. Yeah, king g7. I believe king g7. What? Did he meant to offer a draw? I'm sorry. If he meant to offer a draw, I think. Oh, sorry. All right. Okay. All right. I didn't analyze it. I thought, what? Okay. Still haven't woken up. Sorry. Okay. No problem. Thanks. Nor have I. Okay. Okay. Hornclay. I don't want to pre-move knight c6. Yeah, this d4 trick. So this is a 3-minute game as well. Right, I'm playing it as a gambit now. Bishop a3 looks like a lot of fun. Okay, manoeuvring my queen to a5. I'm being allowed this manoeuvring. Is there a rook left coming up? Rook a5. Bishop e6, try and coordinate. b5, b4. b4 coming up. Try and use the pawns. Think Leela. Pawns to smash through first before pieces. b4. The minions. So b4. Get the minions going first. b4. Okay. Right. Right. I don't want a position closed, particularly. If I take on a2, b takes, takes king b1. This rook sack, and then rook d6, queen c5, rook a6. Oh, okay. This looks like a bit of fun. Play to the spectators. It's a fast and furious game anyway. You can take more risks on this usually. Rook a6, queen b5, rook a3. If necessary, a5, a4. Alright, in fact, a5, a4 looks like an asset to use here. When get it in. Let's see, Paul. Alright, running out of pieces though. A2. Oh, you can just take that. Oh, Muppets. Oh, that was silly. A2 doesn't do a thing. The bishop's protecting. Oh boy. The bishop's protecting. Ah. Yeah, you could have just taken that. Okay. Yeah, blunder by me there. The bishop was protecting the, okay. Yeah. He's beaten me before. This guy's dangerous, I think. Okay, thanks for the game there. On, yeah, the 3 minutes, a slightly different personality of game, being quicker. Yeah, I thought you can inject more risk into the game when it's 3 minute. So I thought, yeah, speculative, piece sack, pawn potential. I thought it was setting a few difficulties for the 3 minute time control. Okay, 10 elephants. 1 elephant, 2 elephants, 3 elephants, 4 elephants, 5 elephants, 6 elephants, 7 elephants, 8 elephants, 9 elephants, 10 elephants. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what's going on today with your connection. Mazu. One elephant, 2 elephants, 3 elephants. Okay, we got game. I'll try main line Sicilian at the moment. Or I'll do a gambit here. Okay, I'll blunt that bishop for a moment. Now knight G. Why did knight G5? Knight B5 looks. It would have been a threat, but then there's queen A5 because the bishop's not holding. All right. Queen d2. Oh, that's right, yeah. My centre's a bit fragile. It's not attacked at the moment, is it? I can protect with... let's use d-rook. Oh, knight a4, queen b5, b3. Maybe. No. It's got queen d4. Just lost my centre because of that. Oh. That was silly. Oh, I just lost the centre for nothing. Oh boy. Okay, the other one is going to go. This is not going to be pretty, is it? My centre's just gone with that mistake. I'll try and salvage e5 from the wreckage. Treble pawns. Oh boy. Ah. Well, it's horrible. Horrible position. I can't see any compensation at the moment. If he went pawn hunting, maybe c-file. Does he go pawn hunting? Doesn't need to. Knight b5. I'll give it a go. Knight b5 here. Give it a go. Try and hold on some pawns. Oh, maybe there's knight d6. Hold on. What is he doing? There's knight d6. What is he doing? He's giving me something I shouldn't have. Counterplay. I shouldn't have had this. Alright, still f3 here. No. I shouldn't be given this counterplay. Shouldn't have this position. I mean, it's good for me, obviously, to have this position, but I didn't deserve this position. This looks as though some things are working now for me. Some things are working out. And this is almost like e8 check to factor in. Keeping that knight out of the game here. Maybe the king can go to d4. I can play h4, h5. Any h5? Maybe there's f5 to think about. Right. Oh, is that rook active? Okay, that's a point. He has undoubled my pawns, though. Yeah. I think keeping a lock on these pawns with h4 would be handy. H4, possibly h5. Alright, I'll take that now, because there's no knight c6 because of b5. Can I just put lock on this? Knight's coming back in the game. And a lock here. Try and padlock my opponent's pieces. Ah, I didn't mean that. No, I meant a4. No. Okay. Okay. No. All right. Okay. Right. Okay. A5 plan. Now. AB, rook A7. Now, a knight coming to C4 check. How damn it was pinned anyway. Okay. Rook C7 for knight C8. There's no Zugzwangy thing going on here, is there? In fact, I might be in Zugzwang. I gotta think how I can progress this. King D8, King C8, King E7. Oh. Right. Knight F6 threatens. King D8. King D8. And there's no point for my king, is there, at the moment? There's no entry point for my king. The move I really wanted to play. Yeah, the move I really wanted to play. Now I can try and get in my king. Try and weave a mate in there. Or can I not? Can I not? Oh no. Oh boy. It doesn't look too healthy. No, not a very healthy game. Oh, that was a very unfortunate game. Well played. Oh no. Non-premier challenges today. There's Cobra. Cobra, you need to be a premium member. What's happened here? Renew. I think you were a premium member. Okay. On one elephant, 2 elephants, 3 elephants, 4 elephants, 5 elephants, 6 elephants, 7 elephants, 8 elephants, 9 elephants, 10 elephants. Alright, next challenge. Jetzel. Need some more challenges, guys. Challenges, please. All welcome. Please do challenge. It doesn't matter if you challenged before. Need a few more challenges here. Okay, I'll try D5 as a gamut. Not accepted. Okay, there's D6 for E5, isn't there? Oh, E4's hanging now. E4's hanging. What am I doing here? Bishop, I'm setting a trap, but the thing is, knight E4. Yeah, unless there's some positional compensation there. Knight takes, bishop F4. I suppose bishop F4 will have to do. Yeah, thanks guys. Got a few challenges now. Excellent. And from premium members though, please. That's the one thing. So if I castle them rook E1, alright, I think there might be some compensation here. Is it likely? It looks as though it could be likely because yeah, it looks okay. As long as I don't fall for queen A5 check. Let's put the bishop back here. Good try. It takes queen A5 check. And there is E5. I'll hold on to this pawn, I think. At the cost of a knight. I think bishop H5 check coming up, G6. Or then there's the rook. And maybe bishop F3 as well. Takes I'm on A8. So let's see that position. If I play the check and then bishop F3. So takes, there's A8, takes here, bishop E4, rook moves, rook E1 maybe. I think rook E1 or queen A8, probably best, queen A8. But if I get on the move rook E1 here without knight E5, I think rook G8, say rook E1. Okay. Hit this guy. Probably F4, F5. Open up the rook against the king with F5 and G5, F6. This is check. I can cash out here. Right, interesting game. Thanks, Jetsul. Tuyal. Right, a little bit passive, but maybe this, possibly it's a little bit passive. I can sometimes taking space in the centre has downsides. It depends if white can hit my centre hard later. So bishop d6 coming up. Oh, you know, it doesn't look that bad at all now. I mean, for white, it looks okay. It looks justified. Maybe c4, knight c3 later. Oh, that's naughty. Hang on. That's a naughty move. h3 has to be punished, I think. If takes knight takes d7. That was naughty. Loose pieces. Beware of having loose pieces. This is a very important concept, I think. Loose pieces for anyone below 2000 even. Just make sure they're the biggest source of tactical issue, I think. Loose pieces. So rook e8, knight f8 to g6 to h4. That sort of plan. Right, okay. Feels unfair a piece up here, but if there is a plan, I mean the f5 square calls out to me as something to do. h4. Okay, what is the plan? h4, knight e7 to f5. I don't know if any of you have checked out the Leela chess this week. It seems Leela's like number 4 engine in the world with a different approach, but severely lacks table base. I don't know if any of you have checked out those games. So there's a lot of draws ending in 200 plus moves at the moment. It seems, doesn't matter if there's an advantage, even there was an advantage even against Stockfish, but it just didn't mean anything in a couple of games because yeah, it's interesting, this endgame transition, if we can learn from it ourselves. Like in the middle game, even Stockfish is looking up table based positions. I wonder if we can do a bit of that sometimes, a bit more of that, you know, like you're in this middle game position and you're thinking about all the positions which might have favourable endgames in advance, preparing an endgame transition. That's maybe something interesting to think about there. Right, so knight g3 check is yeah, that looks to be winning the exchange. Okay, so I think another plan here, g6, king g7, rook h8. Beyond that, maybe knight h5 to g3. Yeah, I've taken a great interest recently in computer chess because of this neural network approach. It's very, very interesting, I think, the game patterns. I think engine games before just always felt to me like a move is always the product of massive calculations, which didn't really attract me that much to those games. So something about the neural network approach makes for more attractive games. pawn breaks, pawn structure, pass pawns, form pawns, all sorts of pawn related stuff. Cobra, can you see if you're premium, because it doesn't have the on the chat even, it doesn't have the premium icon. Did you run out just recently, like yesterday? Do you want to check that out if you've run out, Cobra? Yeah, because you've asked no premium. I think if you look by your name, there's no premium indicator. Is that incorrect? So anyway, okay, let's see. I'll take it here. Take it here. Double the rocks, I think. Thanks for the game, Talial. Okay. Robin. Did we just draw? Did I imagine 3-0? Oh, right, we didn't just draw the other game. Okay, it was someone else. Okay. King's engine defense. This is a good line, Bishop E3. Good line. I think Kramnitz used it against Kasparov with some success. I think Kasparov actually gave up the King's England because of Kramnik. I suspect that might be one of the reasons. Or I think I read that recently. Mind you, I think it was on the way to retiring in any case. So, probably after that Brain Games match with Kramnik. I think he was thinking of, yeah, it was pretty soon, I think, after retiring. I didn't follow the comeback in the Chess 960. Chess 960 doesn't really have much appeal to me, to be honest. I like the openings of chess, because it's like a glance through history, how openings evolve. The easiest way of tracking the evolution of chess style, which I've got a series on YouTube, by the way, is you can follow it just with opening theory, innovations, and how opening patterns changed, and that's one way. So that evolving like database of games, historical games, means you can sort of accurately, you can sort of have a good guess, rather, for when a game was played based on the opening. In fact, it's like it's a subtle clue for when a game was played. Is there bishop b6 here? Or knight b6? I'll play this. Now the King's Engine, you'd think this game is not in this era, but the King's Engine for me is okay in Blitz. So at the moment it's the Grunfeld and the Slav, isn't it? Probably the top choices against d4. But yeah. Okay, I think I'll play this. Now if the bishop moves, there's knight b6 to factor in. We might even be able to track post-Leela games, because if there's innovations from neural network and they turn up in games, then we know it's post-Leela. Post-Leela. Oh, God. Post-Leela. Okay. Queen e7. Okay. Here. Knight c8, rook c8. I mean, I don't know if this World Championship is going to be influenced by neural network preparation. That'd be interesting if Magnus Carlsen or Caruana starts preparing some stunning novelties. They get mega graphics cards. Prepare some stunning novelties for the upcoming World Championship with a neural network. That'll be interesting. Knight b7 seems as though that might be an issue for me, but these pieces seem a bit loose, actually. I think maybe the way is rook b8. I might make way for rook b8, yeah. And then bishops. These pieces seem fairly loose. Unless I'm imagining this, which is possible. Right. I guess. Oh, with knight e8 though, hold on. Huh, knight c6. I end up losing material, don't I, to knight c6. Oh, that's clever. Do I? Knight c6, queen f7, knight b8, knight c7. Oh. It's never that easy, is it, to win material? Okay. Knight b8, knight c7. And there's bishop c7. And bishop a4 here, queen a4, queen c7. One of those knights is going, surely. Bishop a6, rook b8. Surely one of these knights is going. Don't tell me there's queen e8 check. Oh, there's queen e8 check. Knight f8. Oh, crikey. Don't tell me. Queen e8, knight f8. Oh, it's mental, this game. If I played king h7, I guess there's knight d7, so knight f8 might actually be useful to stop knight d7. Okay, queen e8, knight f8. It's quite unusual to have knights on b7, b8, generally. Okay. Well, there wouldn't have been knight d7 because of the pin, anyway. Okay. Finally. Alright, thanks for the game, Robin. Okay, yeah, that was intriguing looking. Intriguing. Okay. One elephant. Two. Okay, now we've got a game. Another King's Indian. Let's play another King's Indian. So, any of you looking forward to that World Championship match? Is it of great interest to you? Medium interest? I think November. Is that November starts? November. Right. Standard sort of plan, knight c7, a6 and b5 later. e6, rook b8, b5 springs to mind. But of course, white can clamp over here and try and play for an attack. Maybe a5 is letting me play b5 now. Anyway, I don't mind that too much. Maybe I should. I think offers some little bit of counterplay. Generally. So the bishop going out there. This is intriguing. And provoke f3. Okay. All right. I don't know. Bishop d7. Bishop d7. Oh, what is this bishop doing on a4? Okay, let's think. Let's think. What do I do to exploit this bishop on a4? Well, nothing much. Bishop takes c3. HG looks a bit on the loose side. Yeah, I'll go with bishop c3. Put the bishop back. There's always bishop b2. Hang on, there is knight f6 coming up. g4, knight h5. Knight f6 hits both pawns, though. I think knight f6 is desirable here. So I'm hitting both pawns. Bishop f6 is desirable for me, I think, that dark square bishop. g4, knight e4. Okay, this dark square bishop. Yeah, I think this is nice with the dark square bishop. Let's say g5, bishop g7. Maybe I can play h6 later, hg, and get the e5 square. However, also, for queen g4, okay, I think this is, maybe I'm wrong about that. Is e6 a better plan for cd and some sort of, maybe e6 straight off the bat? I'm protecting d6 at the moment. ed, there's still f5 on the way, and it says bishop e5 there. cd, there's maybe rook b4 to dissuade. e5. Rook b4 seems an important move all of a sudden. Rook b4. Some sort of, yeah, this rank looks good. Also c4 potentially for the bishop being loose. There's also queen g4. Why didn't I think about queen g4 for queen h4? Hold on a sec. There's a weakness to the last move there. Queen g4, I didn't tap into that weakness to the last move. Queen g4. Knight e4. Check. Bishop d4. This h-pawn missing is a big liability in general. So check. King g1, bishop d4 check. Alright, rook b4 then. Controlling e8. Knight d5 when the queen's not looking. Knight b5 here, cb, ab. And get knight d4, maybe that's a useful tactic. Positionals, I'm thinking knight d4. Yeah, don't mind. Looks like a dangerous pawn. If I play rook b1, I mean b8 for b3, I'll take the queen. b3 on the way. Check, or bishop d4 threatens mate. Maybe this is better. Threaten mate. Let's imagine knight e2, check, queen, rook h3. Queen e1 picks up the knight, I think. I'll take that knight. Alright, thanks for the game, Plugya. Oh, that was a fun one. Does anyone want a 3-minute game quickly? Because we've run out of time for a big game. Does anyone, or a bullet game? Anyone for a bullet game? Because like we're coming to close of session here. Bullet game? Anyone? If you want to challenge? Bullet game? Anyone for bullet chess? Just as a final. Or a 3-minute. Yeah, thanks for the game. That was very exciting. Kremlik student for a 3-minute, thank you. Okay, that's Kremlik student for a 3-minute. Hello, Kremlik student. Okay. English opening territory, yeah? So Catalan, it's all the rage at the moment. Knight d6 seems plausible for potential advantage, I hope. Right, don't mind this ending. I hope it's okay anyway. Rook c1 coming up. Oh, let's keep the tension going. Hold on, let's keep the rooks, or not. Let's keep the rooks. Rook d2, rook d1, h3, g4. Right, h3 and g4 seem viable to undermine e4. Bishop goes back, f5. There's knight g3. There's knight e4 here. And b3, is b3 actually useful? It's possible. Rook d8 comes to mind. With ideas of bishop c5 and bishop e4. Right, h5. a4, bishop c6, bishop c5. Alright. Rook d6. Idea b6. g4 f5 as well. g4 f5. Take on b6 though. Start off with. Right. Okay. Nudge for bishop e4. It's bishop f5 though. Alright, so there's bishop f5. Hit this guy. Alright, pass pawn over here. b6. I could have taken, yeah, I just realised It's a 3-minute game. But b7 looks strong anyway. Rook b8, bishop e3 to a7. This looks strong. Thanks for the game. Very exciting. Alright, yeah, I'll just leave you with the premium screen. If you want to think about becoming a premium member, 15% off, voucher code Kingscrusher. Other than that, yeah, check that out. Yeah, thanks. That was really tough today, as usual. Yep, all improving. Have a good rest of Sunday. See you next week. Thanks very much.